welcome to Raju Rao Accounts. Today let's take problem number 2 on final accounts. So this is our second problem on final accounts. Second problem we are doing it on final accounts there. I have given the problem in the description. Please go through the problem so that you will be able to follow me. See, the problem is something like this. Prepare. In other words, he is asking us to prepare the trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2013. So I have drawn here one trading and profit and loss account and one balance sheet. So right away let's go into the problem there. So in the problem, first before attempting the problem, let's go through the adjustments. What is it? Closing stock amounting to 35,000. Depreciate machinery by 10%, furniture by 5%. Raise the bad debts provision to 5% on debtors. Then again, outstanding factory rent 300, office rent is 600, insurance prepaid 100. Okay, come on. So here, let's go through the problem there. One after the other, let's go on posting now. So stock is nothing but here opening stock 45,000 is given. That we will be debiting to our trading account on debit side. To opening stock 45,000 he has given. So let's post 45,000. Then plant and machinery. Plant and machinery is an asset. So for plant and machinery we are having depreciation. So plant and machinery, let's write on asset side in the inner column. Okay, plant and machinery. Okay, how much he has given plant and machinery? Plant and machinery he said 75,000. So in the inner column we have taken 75,000. Then next one, purchases he said. Purchase is nothing but here they are expenses there. So trading account debit side. See, two purchases. Okay, let's take it in the inner column or in the outer column. Let's take purchase 2,25,000. See, here in this problem we are not having any purchase returns. If purchase returns are there, he will give us in the trial balance on the credit side. We are not having any purchase returns. So directly we are posting 2,25,000 in the amount column. 2,25,000. Then again we are having trade charges. See, trade charges if he has given, please go through the problem there. Or we are having any particular sundry charges there, any other sundry expenses. Okay, after trade charges we are not having any sundry expenses. So trade charges you take it in profit and loss account at debit side. Trade charges. So trade charges. Okay, trade charges are how much? 10,000. Take it in the outer column directly, 10,000. Then carriage inwards is the direct expenditure, trading account debit side. So two carriage inwards. Trading account debit side, carriage inwards 2,500. So 2,500 we will take it in the inner column. Sorry, outer column. Then again carry outwards. Carry outwards is nothing but it is a indirect expenditure, profit and loss account debit side. To carriage outward. Carriage outwards. How much it is? 1,500. Take 1,500. Then we are having factory rent. Okay, anything relating to that of factory expenditure we should debit to your trading account. So factory rent debit to trading account. So to factory rent. Okay, regarding rent, are we are having any adjustment? Check it. Regarding rent, we are having adjustment. Okay, we are having adjustment regarding of factory rent we are having. So we should take it in the inner column. Factory rent 1,500. We write down in the inner column because we are having one adjustment. Adjustments we will see it at the end. Then again we are having discount on the debit side. It is nothing but discount allowed. Indirect expenditure, profit and loss account debit side. So discount allowed. It is 350. So debit 350. Then again insurance. Okay, insurance is an indirect expenditure, profit and loss account debit side. We are having this for insurance also. We are having adjustment there. So take it in the inner column. So to insurance. How much he has given for insurance? 700. Take it in the inner column 700. We are having adjustment for this. Then again sundry debtors. Sundry debtors is an asset there. Take it in the inner column sundry debtors because we are having some adjustment for this. Sundry debtors given are 60,000. So 60,000 in the inner column. Then after sundry debtors, office rent. Office rent is an indirect expenditure. Profit and loss account debit side. So to office rent also we are having adjustment. So let's take this also in the inner column. It is 3000. So 3000. Let's take it in the inner column 3000. Then again printing and stationery. Printing and stationery is an indirect expenditure. Profit and loss account debit side. So to printing and stationery. To printing and stationery, how much is said for printing and stationery? Printing and stationery he has given us 600. So let's take 600 directly in the outer column. Then again travelers salaries. Travelers salaries are again indirect expenditure. Profit and loss account debit side. So to travelers salaries. Travelers salaries. It is 2800. So 2800 you take it. Then again advertising. Advertising is once again an indirect expenditure. So profit and loss account debit side advertising. So to advertising. To advertising the amount is 15,000. So 15,000 let's take it in the column. Then we are having bills receivable. Bills receivable is an asset. So bills receivable. Bills receivable, it is an asset. How much he has given bills receivable? 6,000. In the outer column we will be writing 6,000 is an asset, current asset it is. Then after bills receivable we are having drawings. Regarding drawings, what we will do, you will take first capital. Okay, to capital, additional capital introduced, if it is there he will give us an adjustment, that we will add it. In this problem we are not having. Then again add interest on capital, if it is given in the adjustment, that is also not given in the adjustment, so that we are not taking up. Then again net profit, if it comes you are going to add. Net loss, if it comes you are going to subtract. However we will get a net profit or loss. So now I am assuming at this time as net profit. So I am writing here net profit. Let's see, if it is net loss we will subtract there. We will add these two, we will write the total here. From this we are going to subtract less drawings. Okay. So drawings given are how much here? Drawings given are 6,000, that you are taking it here in the inner column 6,000. Then after drawings we are having salaries. Okay, salaries, where we should take salaries, we should take up in profit and loss account debit side salaries. So salaries, profit and loss account debit side. Let's take salaries here. Two salaries, we are not having any adjustments here. So directly we are writing the amount in the outer column 15,000. Salaries in profit and loss account debit side. Then again we are having wages. Wages we will take up in, wages are direct expenses. So for wages we should take up in trading account debit side. Wages, they are direct expenses. So to wages, I am writing it here, to wages. It is a direct expenditure. Wages 20,000. So outer column 20,000 I have taken. Okay. Then furniture is said. So furniture is a fixed asset. Fixed asset. So furniture, for that we are having adjustment. So furniture in the inner column, let's take it, we are having adjustment for this. So furniture is 7,500. So 7,500. Then after that, if you see the next item, we are having coal and gas. Coal and gas is the direct expenditure, trading account debit side. So to coal and gas. Coal and gas. Okay. To coal and gas he has given us 1,000. So let's take it here in the inner column, outer column 1,000. Then after that we are having cash in hand 2,000. It is a current asset. So cash in hand. How much cash in hand? We are having cash in hand 2,000. So outer column 2,000 we have taken. Then after that we are having cash at bank. It is once again a current asset. So cash at bank. In the outer column you will take cash at bank as 12,500. So 12,500. Then after that, if you see on the credit side of your trial balance, what we are having? Capital we are having 75,000. So that you will be writing it here 75,000. Then after capital, next item is sales. Sales, again here we are not having any sales returns. If sales returns were there, he would have given on the debit side of our trial balance there. So sales, we should take it on the credit side here in trading account. So by sales directly you can write it in the outer column. 4,20,000. 4,20,750 he has given. 4,20,750. Then sundry creditors he has given. Sundry creditors are current liabilities. So sundry creditors on liability side. Sundry creditors 15,000. So take it in the outer column. We are not having any adjustment for these 15,000. Then after sundry creditors we are having bad debts provision. Now I said bad debts provision given in the trial balance, we should deal it at the end there when we are doing all the adjustments. For the time being, let's suspend that particular bad debts provision, let's keep it aside. Then we are having bills payable. Bills payable is a current liability, we will write it here, bills payable. Bills payable amount is 2,000, so let's take 2,000 in the outer column, 2,000. Okay. See, all the items in our trial balance we have completed except bills bad debts provision of 200 which is given on the credit side. So now you go through the adjustments there. Closing stock amounted to 35,000. Closing stock given in trial in adjustments. Twofold effect is trading account credit side, balance sheet, asset side. So closing stock, write it here. In trading account credit side, by closing stock, trading account credit side. Sorry, closing stock, trading account credit side, how much? 35,000 he said. So take 35,000 here. Then again balance sheet, asset side is a current asset. So what is that? Closing stock. CLOSING, closing stock. So closing stock is how much? 35,000. So let's take 35,000 here. Then second adjustment you see depreciate machinery by 10% he said. So machinery is here. Okay, from machinery if we subtract 10%. So from the machinery less depreciation at the rate of 10%. Depreciation given in adjustment twofold effect direct from the concerned asset there. There is a one treatment. So on 75,000 10% means it will be 7,500. How you will calculate? 75,000 into 10 divided by 100. So it will be 7,500. So 7,500 minus 75,000 if you do, the remaining balance will be how much? 67,500 will provide the in the outer column, the difference between these two. Then this 7,500 again we should debit to our profit and loss account. So to depreciation. Okay, let's take like this depreciation. Below this, the depreciation is on machinery. How much he said? 7,500. Let's take it in the column because still in this problem we are having depreciation on furniture also. 5% he said. So from furniture also the same type of treatment. Less depreciation at the rate of 5%. 5% on 7,500. So how much it amounts to? Check it. 7,500 into 5%. It will be 375. Okay. So 375 if we subtract from 7,500. The remaining will be 7,125. So this 375 again debit to your profit and loss account. So here depreciation on furniture. How much? 375. Okay, now add these two. 7,500 plus 375. If we add these two, it will be 7,875. See, I have added like this, or you can write it directly these two amounts here in this column. There is nothing wrong is there in doing so. Then again next item you see bad debts provision. Raise the bad debts provision to 5% on debtors. Okay, raise the bad debts provision means he is asking us to create a provision there for at the rate of 5% on debtors. So this is the one which he has given in the adjustments there. Whereas similarly in the trial balance also we have left over the item given on the credit side on the trial balance is nothing but bad debts provision. So that is the old provision 200. This is the new provision which we are going to create now. How much it is? Bad debts provision 5% on debtors he said. So on debtors, from the debtors less bad debts provision at the rate of 5% he said. So 5% on 60,000. So check it. 60,000 into 5% if you do, it will be 3,000. Okay, 60,000 into 5 by 100 it is 3,000. So from this you subtract. The remaining will be 57,000. Okay, so in this problem, provision for doubtful debts is given both in trial balance as well as in adjustments. The one which has given an adjustment, we are going to calculate on debtors and we are going to subtract from the debtors. So 3000 is the debtor provision for bad debts. You got it when you have calculated 5% on 60,000. So the remaining is 57,000. So this 3000 is the new provision which you have created now. Whereas the old provision given in the trial balance is how much? The old provision is 200 he has given. So which is more? New is 3000, old is 200. So more, which is the more one, which is higher there? The new provision is the more. So if new is more than that of the old provision, then we are going to debit to our profit and loss account, the difference between these two. So here you are going to debit to your profit and loss account. So to provision for bad debts or bad debts provision. Okay, the new provision you calculated here was 3000, whereas the old provision was 200. So if you subtract 200, the remaining 2800 you are going to write it on the debit side here. Okay, this is the something which you people most of the times will get confused there. It is simple. The one given in the trial balance is the old one. The one which is given in the adjustment is the new one. Always deduct the new one from the debtors there. Then compare that new provision with the old provision and see which is more. Now here in this problem, the new provision is 3000, whereas the old provision given in the trial balance is 200. So 3000 is more. That means new provision is more. So if new provision is more, we are going to debit to profit and loss account the difference between the new and the old. 3000 and 200. The difference is how much? 2800. Okay. If it is otherwise, in other words, if old is more than that of the new, difference we will be creating it just like what we have done in our first problem. Okay. So it is something like this. So we have completed this adjustment. Now the next item you see. Outstanding factory rent is a 300 he said. So factory rent outstanding. Outstanding expense. What we should do? Add to concerned expense account. So outstanding factory rent he said. So we should add to factory rent. Outstanding rent. Okay, how much it is? Factory rent, outstanding factory rent. 300 he said. So add this 300 to this. Outstanding factory rent 300 you have added. So how much it is? 1800. So this 300 outstanding rent, whatever is there, it is an expense payable, expenditure payable. So outstanding factory rent. Outstanding factory rent. It is a liability, current liability. So 300 you write it here on the liability side. Similarly, outstanding office rent we are having. So add to office rent. Office rent is here. So add outstanding office rent. How much it is? Here has given it as 600. So add 600 to this. So 3600 you are going to debit it here. So this outstanding rent, once again it is a current liability. So you are going to write on liability side. Outstanding office rent. Outstanding office rent. How much? 600. We are going to debit it here. Then after that, next we are having next adjustment. The last one. Insurance prepaid is 100. Insurance prepaid means insurance is an expenditure. Expenditure paid in advance is a nothing but a current asset. So from this we should subtract it. Prepaid expense given in adjustment, a twofold effect. Deduct from the concerned expense account. That means deduct from the insurance. So less prepaid. Prepaid insurance. How much it is prepaid insurance? It is 100. So subtract 100 from this. So the remaining will be 600. Then again this prepaid expense is the expense paid in advance. So it is an asset to us. Prepaid insurance. We should write on asset side. Prepaid insurance. Prepaid insurance how much? 100. So 100. Okay, this is how we have completed. Now let's balance this particular one. So if you balance your trading account there, let's see what is the total on the credit side. 4,20,750 plus 35,000. 35,000. So total is 4,55,750. This is the total on the credit side. Then same amount we are writing here, 4,55,750. Now from this, if we subtract these items, let's subtract these items. So from 4,55,750 minus 45,000 minus 2,25,000 minus 2,500 minus 1,800 minus 20,000 minus 1,000. So the remaining is how much? 1,60,450. 1,60,450. So this is your gross profit. So to gross profit carried down, which will be nothing but by gross profit brought down. Okay, so this amount we will write it here, 1,60,450. Okay, that means now let's balance our profit and loss account here. If you balance your profit and loss account, it will be something like this. The total of this is 1,60,450. So 1,60,450. So from this, if we subtract these items there, so minus 15,000, minus 10,000, minus 1,500, minus 350, minus 600, minus 3,600, minus 600, minus 2,800, minus 15,000, minus 7,875, minus 2,800. So if we subtract, your particular net profit will be 1,325 it is. So this is your net profit. Net profit carried on 1,30,325. This net profit, let's add it here. 1,03,000. Sorry, 1,325 it is. 1,325. If you add it, it will be how much? 1,75,325. If you add these two, okay. So from this, let's subtract 6,000 minus 6,000. If you do, the remaining is how much? 1,69,325. So we have added these two. I have written here. From this, we have subtracted this drawing 6,000. The remaining is this one. Now let's add this particular one on the. Add all the liabilities. Okay. See, 1,69,325 plus 2,000 plus 15,000 plus 300 plus 600. Your total is 1,87,225. If you total it on the asset side, check it. 67,500 plus 7,125 plus 6,000 plus 57,000 plus 35,000 plus 2,000 plus 12,500 plus 100. Okay, it is 1,87,225. So both on asset side and liability side, your total is 1,87,225. Okay, so this is how we have completed this particular problem. This problem also has appeared in our examination. Okay, I want you people to get acquainted with this particular adjustments clearly. Hope you people have followed me. Please do subscribe my channel. Please do share it. I will be uploading still some 2 or 3 problems till you when you okay before you go to the exam there. Okay, every day I am trying my level best to upload 1 or 2 problems there. Please go through them. If you are having any problem, you can share with me. Okay, thank you.